Hi, it's the Big G here from the Odd Whisky Company. I want you to take a step back in time. We're going back to 1828, and then from 1828 we're just going to sidle through the years and just remain unchanged. So what are you talking about, right? What am I talking about is Springbank Distillers, J&A Mitchell, family-run company since 1828 and still run in a way that goes right back to the heart of the Victorian great era of whisky distillation. So welcome to Springbank Distillers. And I wanted to show you, and what you're going to be tasting today, is their 10-year-old, which I think is basically their flagship. As I said, old-fashioned distillery. Everything is still handmade, including the malting, still have a malting floor. And they're running it at around about 80 staff at present. And for a small company, they only have a very, very small amount of outturn of spirit in any one year. It's a great boon to the local Campbelltown community. And that's where we are, right at the bottom of Scotland with that finger pointing to Ireland. And what a joy it is. I was fortunate enough to be there last year. And I must admit, I did partake a little bit, even though I know the products so well. So what do we have? We have a rather idiosyncratic distillery. They do things in their own particular way, and none more so than this 10-year-old. Believe it or not, it's distilled 2.5 times, or in fact it's actually 2.8 times. So much so that 80% of the spirit is triple distilled, 20% is doubled. Ask the distillery manager why, and he says that's the way we've always done it. It's a mixture of both bourbon and sherry oak. And then we find when we actually get to taste it and smell it, it has a very, very distinct character about it. And it just draws me back to when Campbelltown was the Scottish capital of distillation. That's another story for another day. Bright, lively, which is a hallmark of Springbank. Hints of salt. So it has a saltiness to it, but then you get the fruitiness and the richness of the creamy oak sitting in the background. Plus, there's an added bonus. There's a waft of just gentle smoke sitting in the background, just like a little bonfire going off. It's an absolute joy. It's fresh and lively on the palate. It's long and it's lasting. So if you want to take a step back in time, please consider Springbank 10.